think you can call me Niles now.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 sitcom first kisses of all time.
Ross kissed me.
No! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's unbelievable!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
For this list, we'll be looking at the most swoon-worthy first smooches in all of sitcom history. Obviously, spoilers ahead for this one. If we missed any of your favourite first-timers, let us know in the comments below. Number 10, Amy Sosa and Jonah Sims. Superstore. Nothing like a good old-fashioned natural disaster to bring two people together. When Amy and Jonah first meet at their workplace, Jonah immediately takes a liking to Amy.
See you at work tomorrow, Jonah?
You certainly will, champ.
Amy.
Nice to meet you, Amy.
There's just one problem. Her husband. But as Amy's marriage starts to fall apart, Jonah remains a constant in her life, supporting her and helping her through tough times. When a tornado hits the store, adrenaline gives the two the little push they need.
You suck at being comforting.
We're gonna be fine.
Even though it was only the season 2 finale, it still felt like this kiss was eons in the making, and it's just as heart-stopping as the dang tornado is. Guess you could say they were on cloud 9. Number 9, Niles Crane and Daphne Moon, Frasier. All Frasier fans know that Daphne and Niles' relationship is one of the best slow burn romances a sitcom has ever produced.
I fell in love with you, heart and soul, the way a fool would do.
Madly, because you held me tight and stole a kiss in the night.
Niles has a long-running crush on Daphne, but the two don't actually kiss until season 7 of the show's 11-season run. In the lead-up to Daphne and Donnie's wedding, Daphne reveals to Frasier that she knows Niles loves her, and she might return the sentiment.
I find myself thinking about him all the time.
Daphne, are you saying that you have feelings for Niles?
I think I do.
Meddling as ever, Frasier implores Niles to talk to Daphne, and the two finally set the matter straight.
I still haven't answered your question.
Yes, I know, that's why I keep talking. In case I don't get the answer I want, I can at least make this moment last a little longer.
Their romance and dramatic dialogue ends in a kiss for the ages, underneath the stars. Number 8, Corey Matthews and Topanga Lawrence, Boy Meets World. Not all first kisses take time. Topanga is introduced in the 4th episode of Boy Meets World, and it seems like the writers knew immediately that she would be an important character in Corey's life.
I want to see if our energies converge. He's vibrationally acceptable.
After a mishap with a hair straightener, Corey finds himself sitting at the weirdo table with Topanga and some other kids, but he doesn't let it get him down.
Are you proposing to help us?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Why?
Because life is strange and now so am I.
He actually joins Topanga and her friends in handing around a petition to get the school to not fire the librarian.
You did great, Corey.
It was kind of cool staring down an angry mob. I never knew I had it in me.
Sometimes the reluctant warrior is the bravest warrior.
Topanga is impressed and, as always, goes after what she wants. She kisses Corey on the spot, foreshadowing what's to come.
It was my first one, too.
Number 7, David Rose and Patrick Brewer, Schitt's Creek. If there's one sitcom couple who has given us a plethora of romantic moments to choose from, it's these two.
In your arms, I can be in no better place. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone.
From serenades to weddings, David and Patrick have shown us the meaning of true love again and again. And of course, their first kiss isn't any different. After they meet up for their first date, a date David accidentally mistakes for a party, awkward, Patrick drives David home.
Well, that was a fun night.
I'm really glad that I decided to invest in your business, David.
That is a really lovely thing to say.
They kiss in the car, and Patrick admits to David that he's actually never kissed a man before.
Thank you.
For what?
I've never done that before. With a guy.
It's an incredibly sweet and vulnerable moment, one that foreshadows the wonderful road ahead. Number 6, Sheldon Cooper and Amy Farrah Fowler, The Big Bang Theory. After 3 seasons of The Big Bang Theory, a lot of fans were wondering if Sheldon would ever find a great love. Enter Amy.
Now, before this goes any further, you should know that all forms of physical contact up to and including coitus are off the table.
May I buy you a beverage?
The two first met after a dating site paired them up, and even though Amy seemed to like Sheldon, he maintained that their relationship was strictly platonic.
Everyone pay attention. Yes, I have a friend named Amy Farrah Fowler. Yes, she is female. Yes, we communicate on a daily basis, but no, she is not my girlfriend.
The two officially started dating in season 5, but it took a lot longer for them to finally lock lips. The big kiss finally happens, as kisses sometimes do because of a fight.
I remember you saying that this trip was going to be something we could both enjoy. Did you mean that? Or were you just trying to trick me?
Fine, it's true. I deserve romance.
During what is supposed to be a romantic getaway, the two argue over Sheldon's seeming inability to give into romance of any kind.
Now let's gaze into each other's eyes. You blinked, I win. Let's see, what's next? Oh, kissing's romantic.
Sheldon finally kisses Amy out of spite, but slowly realizes that kissing might not be so bad after all. Number 5, Ben Wyatt and Leslie Knope, Parks and Recreation. Nothing like a little forbidden romance to spice things up. Ben and Leslie first meet in season 2 of Parks and Recreation and have an instant attraction. There's just one problem. They are co-workers.
Chris wants to see us in his office.
I guess we should head over there.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
Great.
See you there.
I'll see you there, Benjamin. Ben.
All right, Leslie, man.
The two deny for as long as they can, but ultimately end up breaking their office rules. On a trip to Indianapolis, the two have a romantic dinner after their work is finished.
I can't take this anymore, and I feel like we have to at least talk about it. I mean, it's not just me, right?
No, it's not just you.
As he is wont to do, Chris interrupts their little rendezvous, and the two head back home without locking lips. But the morning after, back at the office, they run into each other. Ben walks right up to Leslie and lays one on her.
Chris just wanted me to drop off these receipts.
Oh, well, he's not here. He took off.
Okay.
Seems fitting. Number 4, Jim Halpert and Pam Beesly, The Office. They may be one of the best sitcom couples of all time, but they actually had a pretty complicated start.
We're 6 on 7.
I know, I saw that.
So then why didn't you do it?
I'm saving that because I like it when the cards go.
Who doesn't love that?
Throughout the first season of The Office, Pam is engaged to Roy, leading her to consistently deny feelings for Jim while he pines for her from across the room. Things finally come to a head on casino night when Jim suddenly admits that he's in love with her.
I'm in love with you.
What?
I'm really sorry if that's weird for you to hear, but I need you to hear it.
While the confession is full of tension, their kiss just 10 minutes later is full of a different kind of tension.
I have to go. I will. Listen, Jim.
It's by far one of the most romantic smooches, maybe ever, but it'd take just one more season for Jim to ask Pam to dinner in the cutest, simplest way possible.
Are you free for dinner tonight?
Yes.
All right. Then it's a date.
Number 3, Jake Peralta and Amy Santiago, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Who doesn't love an enemies to lovers romance? It's one of the greatest tropes of all time, and no sitcom has done it better than Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I've forgotten who I am. I've seen terrible things. I haven't known the touch of a woman in many moons.
All right.
Detective Santiago! Don't walk away from me!
Amy and Jake start off as rival detectives, but as the seasons go on, they find themselves getting along and, dare we say it, even liking each other. At the end of season 2, Jake and Amy have to go undercover as a couple, which sees them having to kiss to keep everyone off their tail.
Oh crap, he saw us. Excuse me. Oh, hey. We were just looking for a place to,
Boink. But by the end of the episode, Captain Holt tells an emotional team that he'll be leaving, and Jake goes to comfort Amy, planting one on her for real.
Just repressing the hell out of it.
So a lot of change around here, huh?
It's a sweet moment, and one we won't soon forget. Number 2, Ross Geller and Rachel Green, Friends. Here we find one of the most iconic and important sitcom kisses of all time. Throughout the first couple of seasons of Friends, Ross and Rachel had a very back and forth relationship. Just when it seemed like Ross had gotten over her, she finally realised her feelings for him, and so on and so on.
I was fine. Ross was just Ross, just this guy. Now all of a sudden he's Ross. Oh, this really great guy that I can't have.
In season 2, Ross is dating a woman named Julie, but finds out that Rachel has a crush on him, and he somehow didn't know.
This ship has sailed.
Okay, so what are you saying? You can just sort of put away feelings or whatever the hell it was that you felt for me?
Hey, I've been doing it since the 9th grade. I've gotten pretty damn good at it.
All right, fine. You go ahead and you do that, all right, Ross?
He confronts her in the coffee shop, and the two argue with each other before finally delivering on the hopes of fans. It's one of the most passionate kisses on this list, and certainly one of the most visually memorable. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Eleanor Alvarez and Sid, One Day at a Time. A misunderstanding begets a kiss.
I like you so much. Like so much.
Yeah? Well, you have a really weird way of showing it.
Barney Stinson and Robin Schabotsky, How I Met Your Mother. Sometimes Canadian music videos get you in the mood.
And again. They watched it over and over that night until finally, they stopped watching.
Fran Fine and Max Sheffield, The Nanny. Curtains up on this kiss.
Thank you, Miss Fine. Oh.
Anytime, Mr. Sheffield. Anytime.
Dwayne Wayne and Whitley Gilbert, A Different World. A surprise to no one but them.
Stop tickling me. You smell like old socks. I don't like you.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Jessica Day and Nick Miller, New Girl. From the moment Nick and Jess met on New Girl, the two seemed like they had a bit more in store for them than being just friends.
Or I could pretend to be more like you, Jess, and live on a sparkly rainbow, and drive a unicorn around, and just sing all the time.
Yeah, I think you should sing all the time.
Despite significant others along the way, Jess and Nick's chemistry never seemed to falter, and in season 2, it all came to a head. After a rousing game of True American, in which Jess and Nick almost kiss, the duo are the only two left awake in the loft.
Well, I guess the old Nick is back, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna miss Trenchcoat Nick. He was pretty great.
I might miss him.
I liked him. He had guts.
They say goodnight, but then something overtakes them, and they engage in a makeout for the ages.
I'd meant something like that.
Do you agree with our picks? check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.